Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We have one of the final couple games we have with the Foxes here. Foxes playing this team for the first time this year. This team is the second place team in the league. Despite it being the first team that we played here before, this is the Beaver Badgers. So we're here in their area. That puck pops out. On the forward line, we have Taylor, Baldoff, and Bolsinger, with Ensley and Watson backing up. Ensley in the corner, sending around the boards over to Bolsinger. That shot comes in quick from the edge. Badgers still have the puck. Ensley trying to bottle. In the corner, Badgers pick it up. Watson coming out. They'll poke it, try to send it a pass. Ensley up to end somebody. He gets hit from behind. Good contact so far. The puck lazily gets in front of the net, and Bolsinger is going to flip it out. It's up. D-to-D pass and back to neutral ice, and they'll send it in deep looking for a line change. Back to neutral. They come in. They're going to chip it out. And it comes back to center ice. Cairns in there now with Bolsinger. Bolsinger gets lifted off the puck. He goes down. That's Connor Hyde trying to get a shot on net. They pass it over into the center. And Shelton finds it and tests it and sends it right back. Good cross-ice pass to Badgers, and they gain the zone. Dwarmeyer fighting them. Puck comes in, and they're able to get, I don't know how that puck didn't go in. Another shot, and Ratkovich has the answer, deflects it out wide, and McFall sends it out. So neutral. That's going to be offsides on the Badgers. I don't know how that puck did not go in. Wide open net, and they could not find the answer there. Yeah, good defensive play by the Foxes. Cairns taking the face-off. They send it in. Dwarmeyer with the puck. It goes behind the net and will send it up to McFall. McFall trying to chip it out, finding Cairns, but cut off by the Beaver offense. Shelton will turn around and get on his skates. He's got some speed. He gains his own, pushes all the way to the goalie, takes a shot and gets deflected back into the corner. Hyde there to pick it up. Back around the corner. They'll send it across ice. It doesn't clear, but will get so on the second attempt. Their pass into the Foxes zone doesn't connect. Fox is able to pass it out. Now it's Hyde. It's a one-on-one. They'll take a shot into their glove and they'll freeze it, but then drop it, not stopping the play. Fox is looking for the line change there. Fox is trying to clear the puck, hits Greger on the way out. They'll send one across the paint right in the center. Ratkovich able to keep it out. Colton helps clear it the rest of the way. Colton now working against the wall. Now back into Fox's ice. Watson with the puck. Trying that pass and finding Greger. They wave off icing as it hits a couple of people on the way out. Or at least that's the call. Badgers passing it out. Chipped at the blue line. Badgers still with the puck, trying to get it in deeper. Fox is turning it around and send it right back out. That's going to be an icing call on the Foxes. Back on the ice, the first line. Ball of Bolsinger and Taylor. Shelton and Dwarmeyer still playing back. That slot, that comes in from the slot. A lot of people in the way, and the puck finds the back of the net. The Badgers score first. Fox is getting the zone. Ball up, skating it in. Puck hits the goalie. Good chance there by the Foxes. Shelton sends it. Still not out of the zone. Beaver controls it now in front from the circle. Goes behind the net. That will clear. Bolsinger, Baldoff working it, trying to get up to Taylor in the center ice. Badgers now control and send it in deep and around. Shelton trying to get there first. Taylor trying to back him up, and they'll chip it out, hits the ref, and stays in. Badgers send it to the net, gets deflected. Well, it's Taylor. But the puck sends it to Bolsinger, 2-on-1. They're on the Baldoff trying to get it back to Bolsinger. And the Badgers turn it around. Badgers gain the zone around the net. They're trying to center it out. From the point, they send it back in deep. A cross-ice pass to the other side. Puck still tic-tac in the room. Watson will find it, trying to scoot it up the ice. He finds Hyde in center, and Hyde's on his skates. Passes over to McFall, just ahead of him. Hyde finds the puck, will send it back in, just wide the net. Now behind the net, the Badgers pick it up and loft it out. Ensley keeps it in, sends it back in deep around. Then that's Alex Kearns on against the wall. Good use of the body, McFall protecting the puck, and that's cut off. McFall, Hyde taking a shot, comes in, trickles past the goal there off of a redirect from Kearns. McFall with the puck trying to get it to Kearns. Kearns trying to back it in, and the goalie has the answer. We'll find it before we get past him. Barefoot, Gregor, and Jack back in. Pass back to defense. They'll try to rocket it in. Watson, it finds a body on the way. Back to help is Gregor. Gregor gets it in, gets hit against the boards. The Badgers will pass it out of the zone. Goes off Gregor. Gregor working, pushes it forward back to the defense. Badgers now will skate it in. Trying to make the corner, they take a shot and goes behind the net. Backhand pass cut off by the Foxes and goes to the neutral ice. That pass fumbled. Gregor trying to find Colton in the center. Badgers able to turn it around. That shot goes off of Rakovic and out of the zone. Now it's Gregor trying to apply pressure. Baldoff steps in. Pass to the point. They skated in, now in deep. Well, back and forth there. Baldoff able to pick up the puck. Gets up to Jack, back to Baldoff. They've got some speed, trying to get around one, can't do it. They gain the zone again. Gregor will send one in, and the goalie will collect it. Ball up from Bolsinger. Taylor on the faceoff. That pass up to Dormeyer. They'll turn it around back to neutral ice. That should be offsides on the Badgers. Puck bounce in the Fox's end. Shelton will handle it. Passes out and balled off. And Taylor leaves the puck behind. Now back, Shelton will send it up, and he's got some speed. He'll gain the zone. They chip him just to pass the line. It comes back to neutral ice. And we're going to get offsides, I think, by the Foxes.
Great job, man. Good work.
Balled off from Bolsinger in the zone. Balled off leaves the puck behind. Badgers trying to chip it out. Foxes keep it in, but that gets chipped up on our play. Yeah, a little souvenir. Let's see if he picks it up and keeps it. That looks like he does, yeah. Souvenir. Ref is asking for it back.
I thought it was
The PHL saves the puck right there.
game must go on.
Around the boards. Over to Taylor. That puck gets past Shelton and it comes back. Dormeyer to handle. He chips it up the boards. Badgers still maintaining possession. They gain the zone, and Shelton will use his shoulder, pushes him off the puck. Center pass out in the slot, trying to get it in there. Taylor back to help. And there goes the captain down. It should have been a trip. Badgers collect, send one in. Goes deep into the corner. Now out to the point. Badgers send it back in. Rakovic will glove that one to stop the play. Refs calling a little bit of a loose game here today, it seems like. Don't care if the sticks go in the skates. No big deal. The refs? Oh. That's Connor Hyde. Connor Hyde on the attack. It's 1-on-1. Slows down, trying to find somebody. Over to Alex Cairns. He takes a big shot. And they're able to deflect it wide. Cairns comes from behind. Good hit on the body. Him and McFall working the boards. Beaver Badgers end up with it. Trying to send it out. That just hops up over Watson as Watson takes a hit on the line off the puck. And Hyde will send one in deep. Around the corner. Cairns on the boards. They chip it out and it comes out. McFall coming back. And that pass comes across and unable to handle it. Back into the corner. It is Watson. He looks up. Kicks it out and he'll skate it out of the zone. He's got some speed. Take a shot, big shot, goes into the defense. Now up the boards, and Jack is there trying to send it back to the net. Badgers send it off the bench. That's going to be a stop of play. Lucas Barefoot here facing it off. Dormeyer sends one in. It gets cut off, and Shelton turns it around with a good poke. Gets back up to the Badgers. I'm not sure if that was offsides or not, but Barefoot turns it around up the boards. Shelton getting squeezed against boards. Barefoot in to help. He's using his body for leverage. Shelton using his shoulder, push him off the puck again. And now it's Mason. I'm telling you what, got Colton with him. He'll send one in, goes in the glove, and they stop the play. Good effort and way to follow that up with Jack as he gets there looking for that rebound. The goaltender never gave. Shelton lines one up, sends one in across the paint, goes wide of the net. Now it's Jack along the boards. Serving it up to Mason. Mason with a great pass to Barefoot. Gets picked off. Dwormeyer will send it back into the zone, and Gregor comes in. They'll dump it in. That should be icing. They wave it off for whatever reason. And that puck comes in. Don't ask me what the heck that call was. That was clearly an icing call. Nobody touched it. Came in across two red lines. That is what icing is, but they did not call it. And the Badgers are up by 2. Alex Bolsinger, he winds one up and goes off the defense. And he gives chase. He's got Taylor with him. Liam picks it up off the boards. Little skated around looking for that slot pass. Passes over to Watson. Lines one up and it goes in the glove of the netminder.
Nice in here.
Ensley able to take that pass and dumps it in a little bit deeper. That puck comes out of the zone up to Watson. Watson over to Ensley. They dump it right back and it comes out of the zone. Taylor and Baldoff working it along the boards. Baldoff and Bolsinger up. They'll take a shot and they'll glove that one too.
Good shot.
No, a little high.
Shots on goal are good for the soul.
That would have not counted as a shot on goal.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but it was a save high. I don't think that would have counted that. I could be wrong. From the slot, Beaver Badgers trying to work it in, get the puck bounced out to the side. Watson on the attack, hits the boards, and they'll pop that out. That comes back in, and they are on sides. Quick look. They come into the slot trying to take a shot, and it gets turned around. Puck's still in. They'll take a wide one there, and it's Taylor up against the wall trying to push it out. Puck comes back behind the net, and it is Watson working. Works the puck over to Taylor. We're going to get a penalty here. It's a slash. It's Baldoff and Bolsinger. Trying to feed it over. Takes a shot. It's loose. Another shot. Yeah, goaltender able to bottle it up. But the Foxes will be on the power play here for 2 minutes as the Badgers will be called for slashing in the backfield. Looks like we got some big guns out here for the power play. Alex Kearns, Connor Hyde, Levi, Baldoff, Bolsinger, and Shelton. And that puck pops out of the zone. Bolsinger back, sends it across. Now Baldoff up to the puck, takes a shot, goes wide of the net, and bounces around. They'll kick it out to the center ice and be on the attack. Connor Hyde comes up to help. And Shelton will keep him wide. They get that puck out in front of the net, and that'll do it here for the first period as the Foxes trail by 2. Looks like we're going to stay with the power play in here. As Karen's getting in the zone, and he gets collapsed on. All over to Watson. Watson will send it in. Around the corner. Trying to cut that pass off out the neutral zone. And they're on the attack. Somehow, that front high back to help. That hot rockets past the goalie going low. The 6th side, Beaver Badgers lead by 3. Into the zone. Balled off. Trying to skate it in. Gets chipped right after that puck will come around. Going to be icing on the Badgers. Barefoot taking the face off. Dwormeyer will send one in. Goes in the glove. The goalie. 46 seconds left on the power play. Gregor handle the puck, sends it in. It's loose. Jack and Barefoot trying to work it forward. Goalie able to find it. 40 seconds left in the power play. Up to Dwormeyer. Dwormeyer chips it to Barefoot. Back in deep. They'll send it around the corner. Shelton coming around to help. Keeping it at the line. Feeds it to Gregor. Gregor backhand shots in the side. Barefoot back to Dwormeyer. Dwormeyer lines one up. It comes in off the pads. Barefoot sends it back to Dwormeyer. Back in deep, and Gregor trying to pick that puck off the side. He does. Ends up with the puck, still with it. Backhands out in front. Shot by Shelton. Couldn't get enough stick on it, and we are even strength.
Love the idea of this one.
That puck comes in wide of the net and bounces. Gregor able to get it out. Gets a good hit on the line for his troubles. Comes back. Shelton standing strong. Able to chip that puck to get it back and try to send it in. Rakovic has the answer.
Good job, Ken. I felt like you gave a power play effort.
Just doing my part. Badgers ship it in deep. Looking to line one up. You'll send it back in deep. Cross ice pass. They'll take a shot into the glove of Rakovic.
You recognize Andy's name somehow? Like the 2 Scrogs. Do you remember that one?
The Scrogs, remember that one?
Watson pushed him off the puck as they gain the zone. Watson ends up with the puck. Good physical play there. Pushes up to Bolsinger. Bolsinger trying to get to it. Get it around him. Looking to take puck and it bounces across the front of the pads of the goalie. before he was able to stop it. Back in the zone to take a shot and get one in low against Cody.
The Foxes are getting plenty of opportunities. We just need to capitalize our opportunities in front of the net. We also have to be more
Cairns will send one in against the pads.
Together in the defensive zone to prevent those goals. If we do that, we can be winning the game.
Badgers turning around. It's 3-on-1 against Dwarmeyer. Back to help is Connor Hyde, and he'll pick it up. Badgers back with the puck in their own zone. Cairns with a good block. A little reset turning around the corner, but Hyde first to the puck. He'll trying to serve it out. Badgers will try to set it in. Shelton turn it around. Back in the corner and back in deep. Badgers pass it across. That's Shelton. He'll lift it up. Weird bounce, and McFall puts it in the neutral ice. That should be offsides by the Badgers. Trying something a little different today. We've got the mic over on the bench as Grant Launer's unable to play, but he's wearing a lapel mic on the Fox's bench. So he may chirp in here. Kelly Bensley trying to clear the puck. Colton Jack trying to get it the rest of the way. The Badgers keep it in. Barefoot trying to get a stick on that puck. Watson leaning into the corner, picking up the puck, trying to serve it out. Badgers able to pick it up. And that puck goes post to post. Then they chip it over the net. It's still there, and Cody covers. Not sure how that puck, again, did not find the back of the net, as we saw it bounce between the two. Ensley serves it out to the center, and it's Gregor. He's on his wheels, trying to get to it. The Badgers able to turn it around. Colton Jack picks it up, though. The pass, and Gregor gains his own. He'll send one in, goes off the defense, and wide. Gregor again, trying to get it closer. Jack can't make the turn. The Badgers send it out, and Ensley. That shot goes behind the net. Now back in the corner, it's Barefoot. They send it towards Ratkovich, and he covers that one too.
Let's see. There's two bad
Puck out of the Foxes zone. And Bolsinger now with it. Sends it over to Shelton. Back to Bolsinger. Bolsinger has got some wheels. Gains the zone. They keep him wide. It's a big collision against the boards. Puck back to Tormeyer. Now over to Shelton. Shelton chips it up, trying to find Taylor. He gets a hit in the head. Baldoff trying to return the favor, not high enough. Badgers turn around. Baldoff back with the puck. They're working the wall. Beaver maintains the puck. Comes out now, back in the neutral ice. Again, they hit a kid from behind in the back. Badgers getting away with murder. That puck hits the post, and this game is quickly degrading to a brawl. It's Taylor, hits him against the wall.
Nice job.
Trying to get some of that back. Beaver Badgers maintaining control from behind the puck. And it's Baldoff. Should have got a trip. No trip there. Why not? No penalties. Send one in, and Shelton will bat it wide. Hunter Hyde trying to get it the rest of the way out. It does not clear. On the second attempt, it does, and now it's Taylor. He'll send one in deep and take a break. Kid took a beating that shift a couple different times. Now it's the Badgers on attack. They try to backhand pass. And they go off the post again. Hyde will chip it up. McFall gives chase. And they call icing on the Foxes. Yeah, you watch these games, you see how quickly things start to degrade as the game progresses, as they do not call anything. When there's back checks to the head and elbows and all that kind of stuff. Puck back in deep, and it's Ensley will pick it up, chip it up to McFall. McFall trying to backhand it out. Badgers contain it. That puck comes long, and it's going to be icing on the Foxes again. Barefoot picking it up and gets it to Jack, and Jack's on the attack. Jack gains the zone, got Barefoot and Mason. He'll send it in. But they'll glove it and stop the play. They'll send one puck down the ice, and it's Ensley trying to get there. Watson able to turn it. Still on the line there. The Badgers chip it in deeper. Ensley then back. They'll send one close. Watson clears it to the side. Jack able to chip that one. Send it up to Greger just off his stick. Greger trying to get to it. Jack's out in front of the net. Badgers maintain possession, skated around, and get it out. Watson getting hit in the board. That puck is kept in. Now still in the slot. We'll send one back, and that's Barefoot with a shot to the center. That's Jack. Jack gains his own, taking a shot. Finds a defenseman on the way in. Now it's Gregor in the board. He'll push it up. Another shot from the point from Ensley. Bolsinger steps up, grabs it off the wall. Using his body now. Not sure where the puck is. Badgers skated into the Fox's zone. But Watson will pick it up and turn it around. Get a couple slashes there, no call. Picks up the puck, trying to bounce it off of the goalie's behind, and we'll find it. Looks like Foxes are going to get a penalty. Not sure why. Didn't see the call. Ref is explaining it to the bench right now. I'm going to call Bolsinger on something, although slash.
That's what they call. That's what they should.
Badgers back in the zone. Shelton getting up to Taylor, who'll clear it. Waving off icing there, and Baldoff will take a step up. Send it back up the boards, and Baldoff, the Badgers will pick it up. Good stick there by the Foxes. Dwermeyer and Shelton collapse around it. Badgers still maintaining possession. Take a shot wide of the net, bounces to the corner. Another shot that comes in behind the net. Back to the other. Shot out in front. And they'll find the back of the net. Badgers lead by 5. Cairns and Hyde on the faceoff. Hyde will dump it into the Badgers zone. Badgers send it back out to neutral. Gain the Foxes zone. Send one in behind the net. Hyde trying to get it out. Passes out to neutral. Hyde again stopping at the wall. And the Badgers gain the zone. Ensley with the good stick check. Right behind the net. That puck comes all the way. Going to call icing on the Foxes.
He's not coming to it.
Puck loose out in front. Cody keeps that chip from going in. Still behind the net. Badgers with possession. They send it out in front. And it's Connor. Send it to the wall and get around one. He'll send one in to the net. Knock that one out of the air. Badgers maintain it. They'll send it to the net, and Cody picks it up. Badgers chip it, turn it over. Send it out to the front, now tied. Passes up to Cairns. Cairns got a 1-1. Badgers able to turn it. Now it's 3-on-1 with the Badgers. Ensley trying to get, they take a shot, goes behind the net. Now it's Cairns.
Yo, they're changing.
Cairns take a shot, goes into the glove. And the goalie. "16 seconds left here in the second period." Barefoot on the face-off, trying to advance the puck. Badgers lift it up and out. Dormeyer chips it back behind him, get caught up in the ref. Barefoot staying with him the entire time, and that'll do it here for the second period. Foxes 0, Badgers 5. Back at it in the third. Gregor Barefoot and Jack on forwards, and Dormeyer Shelton back. Around the corner, over to Jack. It's Dormeyer picking him up from behind the net. Gregor trying to clear it, running into interference from the Badgers. Now tied up at the wall. Badgers run up with it. Take a shot, goes off the back of the net. Centering pass goes off the pads of Rakovic. And skated around from the slot, lift one up over the net. And Shelton getting in there, trying to advance that puck. And chip it out. It's still in the zone. Badgers muscle it back. Goes off Cody Rakovic again, trying to look for that puck. Can't get it. Back in the corner. Now over to Jack. Jack will skate it out, get it to Barefoot, and we'll get a line change there. Oh, turnover here, and Gregor advances, trying to get the shot, goes off the goalie as the Badgers get back. We'll send one all the way across. Going to be icing on the Badgers. Now balled off on the faceoff. Puck comes across to Watson. Watson sends it deeper, balled off with it. Can't quite reach it. He gets pushed off the puck. Watson still maintaining possession on the wall. The Badgers pass it across. That shot goes well wide of the net and up and out. It's Watson giving chase. Bounces back into neutral. And the Badgers will reset here. They'll send one in, goes off defense, goes wide of the net. Then in the corner, Badgers the only one there. Looking for their shot, looking to place. In the slot there it is. Fox is fighting for it. Watson finds it, kicks it out. Now we got Bolsinger. Trying to get pushed out the puck, still maintains his feet. He'll take a shot, goes in. Pass over to Taylor, just wide, and Badgers clear. Now Watson will step up, trying to find that slot. He'll shoot, it goes, and he'll collect it. Stop the play.
Big.
Hyde takes a shot from the slot. Bounces behind Badgers. First to it. They'll send it right up and out. Tormeyer collects it. Turns it around. McFall getting tied up with the ref. Badgers gain the zone. They'll send one in. Goes off Cody. Tormeyer get edged out off that part. McFall with a good stick. Keeps it up and gets it out. McFall will send it deep, and we've got Hyde. Beaver Badgers turn it around, and now it's 3-on-1, but just ahead of them. Shelton will collect it. Turn it up to McFall. McFall chips it to Hyde. He'll take a shot, goes off the pads and into the corner. Badgers gain the zone. Takes a big shot. In and out of glove of Ratkovich. They'll send it back to the slot. They'll pick it up. Dance it into the corner. Trying to advance it. Take another shot. Goes across the paint. Shelton pushes him off the puck. Goes back to the other side. Tormeyer gives shakes. Shelton uses his body a little bit. Making them pay for getting there first. Badgers back behind the net, comes out to the point, and they try to chip it forward. Another good stop by Shelton. Back into the slot. They'll take a shot in, it's still loose. The Fox is clear. Desperately looking for a line change there after a long one. Badgers reset, gain the zone. Take the shot, goes off Ensley. Jack trying to force it out and finally gets it cleared. Badgers send it across the ice and deep. Again, that puck just getting back to him. Shot from a low angle. Back around the net. Trying to serve it out front, and Shelton will cut that off. And they'll flip that puck up and out. The icing on the Foxes. Take it again in the defensive zone. Puck goes back in deep. Watson gives chase. Badgers first to it. Watson cutting that pass off. They thread it up and in the center. They take another shot from the center. They get another shot on it. It goes wide of the net. Jack in there. That's Gregor trying to get. We got Barefoot. Off the wall to himself, trying to feed it over. Now Jack picks it up, trying to feed it back. Barefoot will chip it. That puck is still loose, and goalie will collect it. The Foxes almost fumbled that one out in front of the net. Taylor will work in the wall here. Ball off to pick it up. Trying to push it out to Bolsinger. Finds him on the ball. He'll take a shot. Goes off the defense. Foxes turned it around. They got Bolsinger and balled off. Can't get it around the defense, and that pops out of the zone. Watson back. Getting bodied. Trying to get out the puck. Tries to turn around. Gets chipped at the line. Goes into the Foxes zone. Vormeyer back. Rounding up the boards. And back around the other way. Foxes looking for a spark here. It is balled off. Trying to find a way to take a shot there. Backhand trying to get it to Bolsinger. On back and out of the zone. Badgers dancing around, take a shot at Cody, and it gets lifted up and over the puck, over the net. And Shelton will flip one up. Goes off of the body on the bench and out of play.
What do you have the rest of the day?
One more game. So the Baldoffs are going to a Montour Spartans game against a West Allegheny team. Where 8 o'clock. So Levi will face his Fox's teammate, Isaac Watson, at RMU later today at 8 o'clock. So hopefully Isaac is super tired out. That pass up to Connor Hyde. Connor Hyde trying to feed it back to Cairns, and just Badgers get enough on it to turn it around. Well, Connor Hyde off the wall, picks up to Cairns, and Cairns trying to get it to Hyde, and Hyde fastened it back over to Cairns. Cairns can't get a stick on it as he gets bodied before. Now the Badgers turn it back through neutral ice. That's going to be offsides by the Badgers. Badgers win the face-off, advance the puck, good behind stick. Baldoff can't clear it. Watson will send around the boards over to Bolsinger. He skates deeper in the zone and pass it back out to Taylor. Badgers turn it back into Fox zone. Over to Bolsinger. Bolsinger gets hit on line. Badgers reset. Take a shot, goes off Ensley and wide of the net. That shot comes in quick and Ratkovic loves it. Hmm? Yeah, I didn't catch that.
If only he had a counterpart.
I know, that's right. It does look like we do have a goalie change. I don't no idea when that happened. Got Marco Ray in net now. Fox is turning around. Hauled off looking for Bolsinger, gets deflected. And they're going to get caught offside as they try to advance into the Fox's zone. Barefoot Jack and Gregor step onto the ice. Badger's trying to turn the corner. Gregor giving him some guff. Take a shot, goes behind the net. Gregor trying to advance it up. And now it's Jack. Able to get it into neutral ice. Barefoot helping with Jack. Badgers pick it up. Backhand shovel dump towards the net. Goes high. Barefoot around the boards. And the Badgers send it back towards the net. Good chip by Barefoot, coming back to help the defense. Fox is still struggling to get it out of the zone. Shelton trying to send it around the boards. Gregor gets chipped, but Fox won't clear. That pass comes out to Cairns. Cairns looking to gain the zone. Jack comes up and cleans it, trying to take the shot. Badger's getting away and pick his pockets. Now it's 2-on-2 against a very tired defense. Trying a backhand shot. That puck is still loose. They kick it out and out of the zone. Badgers send that back in. Marco Ray. They collect it, shoot one across the bow. Now it's back in deep, out in front. Hensley gets lifted off his skates. Good poke by Watson, gets it wide. I don't go across the ice, and it's Jack. Trying to send one up, we got Cairns just out of his reach. Badgers send it out of danger. Gain the zone. Watson will swipe it into the corner. Cairns got it up to Hyde, and Hyde now dancing. Goes into the defense. And the Badgers turn it around. Trying to make the corner. They find the back of that again. Badgers once again get a breakaway. 30 seconds left here. The shot, Marco Ray deflects it. Now Shelton back with it, send it around. Takes a weird hop off the wall, back through across the center. Dormeyer trying to get to it. Badgers defending well. He'll set it up. Got Connor Hyde now. He takes a swing. 8 seconds left. Looking for Cairns on the go. Turns around, trying to backhand it towards, and that'll do it here for this game. Foxes fall 6-0. Well, a few games left of the season. Not too many more. I think the next game we will see you. I don't recall. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Fox's Family Broadcasting Network. Tuning out.